So hands up here, who has heard of Voxson? Anybody? Anyone? Anyone at all? And I wouldn't be surprised if you hadn't. Voxson are an Italian company who make high-end audio equipment. Now, we don't really see much of their equipment in this country. You do see it in mainland Europe, and there was in, I think it was 1981, there was the Lancia Beta Volume X Hi-Fi Coupe, which had a high-end Voxson audio system. So if you're into cars like I am, you will probably know about the Volume X Hi-Fi. And the Volume X Hi-Fi did come with quite a high-end Voxson setup. Now, this is a receiver amplifier, and I've got to admit, I haven't actually powered it on yet, but it is a rather lovely looking little thing. It looks like we are on the correct voltage, so 220, 230. It has a UK plug on it, and it has a load of DIN sockets, which suggests to me that it probably complies with DIN 45500, in other words hi-fi. You've got your DIN speaker inputs, but you've also got these more traditional speaker inputs here. I forget what they're called. They're not banana connectors, they're sort of like spade connectors. So this unit is actually going to be replacing a 1970s Sony amplifier that I've got upstairs. And I'm looking forward to testing it and seeing what sort of results we actually get. We have a standard coax for the FM receiver, and we also have, I want to say, yes, that is another aerial. That's another aerial input, so we also have another potential aerial input. We have a number of fuses on the back. Input-wise, we have, and I didn't actually realise this until I've just looked, we've actually got either DIN inputs or phono inputs, which is quite unusual to find. You would normally find one or the other, especially if it was complying to DIN 45500. It would just have these DIN inputs. But what is really nice about this is it has the phono inputs as well, and I only have phono cables upstairs on my setup, so this is ideal for me. It also appears to select or support magnetic cartridges, and I've forgotten what the other type of cartridge is. I can't actually remember, but it does support 2 different cartridge types for your record player. I've also got my f.a.r.e.t S86SP manual here, which I'm quite pleased with, or instruction manual. So I've managed to find that. A good friend of mine actually sent me a copy of that, which is very nice, so thank you very much. That's jolly decent of you. So let's have a look at the front. And I've got to say, it's a rather handsome looking thing. I'm not sure of the exact date. I'm estimating probably late 80s, judging by the black appearance. Maybe even later than that, I'm honestly not sure. We obviously have a standard set of buttons: power, mute-in, auto frequency control. Not sure what the, low filter, high filter, loud, mono, and tape monitor. Bass, treble, balance, volume, and obviously your selectors for, say, FM, phono, tape, aux. So FM is actually all the way up around there. Not sure if that needs to be repositioned. No, it doesn't look like you can reposition it. That's your lot. So it doesn't seem to point into the right direction, which is interesting. So this one is, I think this is, yes, this is your speaker selectors. And obviously a headphone socket as well. And I would assume a power indicator. It also has what looks like a little, I would assume this is a little dial gauge here, which is for tuning. And underneath I have actually a separate tuner unit, which is still boxed, which is rather nice. So I've got to be honest, I really am looking forward to getting this one installed and in action, and actually sort of seeing what it can actually do. Anyway, just wanted to give you a quick introduction to that, and oh, go on then. Let's take this off here. Oh, just pop that gently down there, and let's open this box. So we just pull that open at the front, and still got the polystyrene insert, which is nice. I've actually got the manual, which is rather nice. So that's the manual for this unit. It does seem to match the amplifier. Obviously got the plug on the back. There is an antennae in there. Just trying to see if there's any date markers on it. Actually, this is rather nice. You actually get a circuit diagram. That's really cool. It's not something you would expect to see, but you do get a circuit diagram, which is very useful. And let's see if there is any date markings on this. I can't see anything. It's in a mixture of English and Italian by the looks of it. Also has a parts list as well, which is handy. Complete circuit diagram for the stereo tuner. I really like that. That's a nice touch. Again, not something that you would see typically. It does give you sort of an idea that it is more of a possibly a nice high-end unit. I would hope so anyway. That's a guarantee card. So yeah, there's nothing on there suggesting. Actually, hang on a minute. What's down here? Oh, there you go. Dates. We've got something. So 1986-87. So this actually fits right in with my selection of kit upstairs, because this is an 86/87 unit. So we've got this. It's rather nice. You've got the manual here, which is good. Does seem to cover multiple languages, which is also good. And oh, that's interesting. Unlike the amplifier, it only has a DIN output, so you would need to get a DIN to DIN or DIN to phono set up for that. But it's rather nice. You do get the instructions in 4 different languages. And yeah, that would actually sort of possibly date the unit. So I would say sort of between, I was right with late 80s. So in this case, 1986 to 1987. I've got to admit, I'm rather pleased with it. I am really looking forward to getting it into action. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon.